We are here with Larry Harrington in educational support. And today we brought some questions. May we have answer from you?
Certainly, certainly.
Yeah. So the first question we have for you is, what educational support service and what do you guys do here to support the students?
Thank you for asking that, Bob. First, I want to say thank you guys for coming to visit today. It's really a pleasure to talk with you. Educational Support Services is actually one of the college's divisions, and within that division, we have multiple departments that are designed to support students as they pursue academic success. So for example, right now we're here in the Academic Advising Office, and Academic Advising is one of the departments where we meet with students to help them select courses and stay on track with their degree program requirements. But also in Educational Support Services, as I said, we have other departments, such as the library, which of course supports students with books and other materials needed for completing assignments and research. We have TRIO Student Support Services, which is a federally funded program that provides academic support and mentoring for students as they pursue academic success. We have the Center on Disability, which is actually here to provide accommodations for students who might have physical or learning disabilities to make sure that they have equal access to an educational experience, a good educational experience. We also have the Assessment Center that administers the college's placement test for students who are just coming into the college. So as you can see, Educational Support Services is a big division with a lot of different important services to help students across their time here at the college.
Yeah, and there are 7 departments in total?
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 departments actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll jump to a second question.
Sure.
Yeah. Does this department have the mission statement?
Yes, we do have a mission statement. Let me direct you to our brochure. We have a brochure that we use to sort of summarize our services. And in that brochure, we have information about how we assist students. And actually, I think I'd like to say that instead of a mission statement, we have more so a tagline, and our tagline is for a successful learning experience. So Educational Support Services for a successful learning experience. And as you will see on this brochure, we summarize the various activities and support services that I just mentioned according to the various departments that provide those support services. So let me give you a copy of that.
Thank you. I'll take a look. So, what's your role in this department?
So in this division, Educational Support Services, I serve as Assistant Dean. And my focus is actually helping to manage academic advising because that's one of the biggest departments within the division. I also sometimes work on other projects within the division, and those projects could be related to any of the departments that are associated with our division.
Okay. What do you enjoy most about working in this department?
What I most enjoy is the variety. Yes, the variety. We have about 8 different departments in Educational Support Services. So as time permits and as the need arises, I could be asked to do something related to any one of those departments. And also even within academic advising, since I focus on academic advising, we have a lot of variety in terms of what we can assist students with and what kinds of questions and concerns students have when they come through the door in the advising office.
That's good. Do you mind tell me, does all the department have the same time, like the open hours?
Actually, no, it varies from department to department. So some of our departments are open pretty late. For example, here in academic advising, we're currently open until 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and we also have a short period of time that we're available on Saturday. In the, for example, the assessment center is also open until 10 p.m. Again, the assessment center is where the college's placement test is administered. Learning labs have pretty late hours, not necessarily until 10 p.m., but definitely hours into the evening time. And also, the library is open very late in the evening. The Center on Disability probably closes a little early because most of the work that the center does basically takes place during the day. So our hours vary depending upon the department.
Sure. So the next question is, how would you advertise to income students?
How would we advertise?
Students.
How would we advertise to incoming students? Well, as you can see here on my desk, there is a collection of brochures available for our different departments. So the library has its own brochure. We have the Learning Lab, the Student Academic Computing Center, and we also have a big web presence. So we have all of these departments have websites, and we push out a lot of information to students via the web. We sometimes distribute information to students via email. We participate in new student orientation, and actually something pretty cool, I'll say, that our division has done for the past several semesters is that after the semester starts, maybe 3 weeks into the semester, we have an open house where we set up information tables, and as students are walking by, we say, hey, come check us out, come see the exciting services that are available to help students succeed in college.
And where does that usually be?
We try to find a high traffic area where we set up these tables. So, for example, on the first floor, as you walk from this building over to the library, yes, there's a little sort of landing there, and it's as you leave Bonnell going into the Mint building, and so that's a high traffic area. So we try to set up in an area like that, and you know, have candy and have brochures and all kinds of things to attract students' attention. I shouldn't say all kinds of things, but candy, brochures, standing there talking, and just helping students to understand that you really should know about the services now, even before you need them. So when the semester starts, that is the time to find out where the Learning Lab is located, or where the Writing Center is located, or where the Student Academic Computing Center is located. You don't want to wait until you need to write a paper or until you need a tutor. Right, but it's too late, because then you're stressed and you're trying to figure out, oh my goodness, how am I going to get all this done? So it's better to find out about the services at the beginning of the semester so that you're prepared and you know where to go to get the help that you need.
That's great. And we also see a lot of high school students, they come to school, and like some will be a tour guide at front and introduce them to the school.
Yes, we participate.
Is that part of your program?
Yes, we do participate in those kinds of activities. So if there are high school students touring campus, even recently we had a group of third graders touring campus. So anytime students come to visit the campus, areas such as the library and the Learning Lab in particular are areas where those visitors will visit, because it's a very, you know, obvious area where you can sort of visually see how support is being provided to our students.
Understand. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the next one is, do we have brochures?
Brochures, right.
Yeah,
the brochures, yes, that I've given you here. Like I said, not only do we have the physical brochures, but we have a web presence as well. Yes.
I see. And what changes would you like to see made in your department?
Actually, one of the things that we really hope for is that students will use our services more. Oftentimes, students don't take advantage of the services we provide, and we know that we have a responsibility to inform them, and we definitely are trying to do that. But unfortunately, a lot of college students don't believe that it's necessary to use these services until, as you said, it's too late. I mean, it's never too late. However, it can be too late in the sense that you can't learn or get caught up in a whole semester's worth of work at the very end of the semester. So it's better for students to take advantage of the services throughout the semester instead of trying to rush and see a tutor or rush and write a paper in the library or run over to the Center on Disability to get accommodations that they should have arranged earlier in the semester.
I see. Why would a student come to this department?
Why would a student come to the department?
Yeah.
Well, as I said, we provide so many important services. So a student would come to any one of our departments depending upon what they need. Yes. I mean, just as a quick review, again, as educational support services, we see students who are not even students yet when they come to take the placement test in the assessment center. We see students in the Center on Disability as they are planning to have adequate access to their educational experience despite physical or learning disability. Then we see students throughout the semester, as long as they come and take advantage of the services, by providing learning lab services, student academic computing center, library services, academic advising. So, you know, we work with students from the very beginning of their time at the college and throughout their time here at the college.
I see. So the next one, what are the things that you value most in life?
That I personally value most in life?
I don't think so, in this department.
In this department? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So the next question is, what are the things that you value the most in your life? How do you translate those values into your work?
Thank you. That's a really good question. I actually value the opportunity to help people and to help college students succeed. That's actually why I started working in higher education. I actually used to work as a chemical engineer and switched my career to education so that I could help students to succeed in college. So I really value the opportunity to help others. And so educational support services is a perfect division for me because everything that we do is all about helping students to succeed in college.
And how long have you been working in this department?
For 6 years.
6 years?
Yes.
Yeah, must be. So the next question is, reflect on the time at CCP in your position. Can you recall a time where you felt you made a difference or a true impact in someone's life?
Well, honestly, anytime I have an opportunity to help individual students, I know that sometimes in business and in the work world, we tend to look at huge numbers and global impact, and that's really important. But one of the things that are equally important for me is being able to help individual students. So having the opportunity to talk with the two of you about our services and knowing that this conversation is related to your BUSL 101 class, that's very rewarding for me. Talking with a student here in academic advising and helping them to understand their requirements for their degree, that's very rewarding to me. So almost on a daily basis, I have an opportunity to make a difference for someone, even you know, in terms of helping them to understand a policy, a procedure, helping them to understand their degree requirements, or just showing someone where to go to get the help that they need. That's very rewarding for me.
Okay, thank you for your information. And the last one is, are there any secrets that allowed you to ensure customer satisfaction?
Satisfaction. My secret is just always greet people with a smile and always let people know that you're interested in helping. And that if you don't have the answer, you're willing to help them find the answer. That's my secret. Approach each person with respect, with a warm smile, and with the willingness to do whatever it takes to help them find the information that they need.
Yeah, I think we already seen that. Yeah, this is great. All right, I think that's all.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that I was able to talk with you. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you.